Hi, welcome to my channel. I'm so happy that you're here. What I'm going to be talking about is my weight loss journey, kind of. I mean, yes, I lost weight, but not for reasons of losing weight for aesthetics, but I'm losing weight for a weightlifting meet. And that has been honestly the only motivator in my life to actually lose weight. Because after a day, I usually say, I don't care what I look like. I get mad for a second about body image and whatever, and then I'm like, you know what, I'm okay. It's whatever. I'm gonna eat however my body feels like it wants to eat, and I don't really care. With that being said, I guess I could start talking about what it is I did. I don't even really know what I'm talking about right now, to be honest. I don't know how to do this, have a sit down little chit chat about weight loss. I have a weightlifting meet this weekend in 2 days. It is Friday, I lift on Sunday. I signed up to be in the weight class 71 kilos, which is 156.2 pounds, but I weighed 167 pounds when I signed up. The reason I decided to do 71 kilo weight class and not stay in the current weight class that I was in, because there's really, I'm not winning any medals or anything. But the reason I did it is because I want to go to Florida State Championships in May for the first time. I would have been able to qualify in the past, I just never wanted to go until this year. In order to go, I have to qualify before I go, and I have to lift 120 kilo total. You can do the math for that, I don't feel like doing it. 2.2 kilos is 1 pound if you want to do that math. So 71 kilo weight class has to be able to lift 120 kilos total between snatch and clean and jerk in order to go to states. I was in the higher weight class, so the 76 kilo weight class, I believe. Yeah, I was just under 76 kilo weight class. And I was gonna have to lift 125 kilos, which is 11 pounds more. Unless I drop a weight class, then I can weigh 11, or I can lift 11 pounds less. Now, over the past couple of years, I haven't been as consistent. My weight hasn't been consistent. My diet hasn't been as consistent. I haven't been lifting what I used to be able to lift, and I wasn't sure I was going to be able to lift that 125, but I was feeling pretty good about the 120. So I made the decision to drop to the lower weight class. I knew I was going to start it towards mid to end of February. I actually started to pull together my diet at the beginning of March, and it's currently April 23rd, so I'm around 2 months into this journey. So I started tracking my weight every single day, morning and night. For the first week of March, I was about 167 pounds, which for the past year, I think I've been fluctuating around anywhere between 163 to 167, depending on the week, whether it's the time of the month, how much food, salt, water I'm holding on to, whatever. And it seemed like this past beginning of the year, I was pretty consistent around 165, 167 in the morning. I blame chips and salsa. I love it so much, I eat too much of it. I'm saying that I pretty much started around 167. Now, I went to Colorado. There should be vlogs out on that right now. I went to Colorado March 23rd. So right before I went to Colorado, I was pretty consistent at 163. Went to Colorado, I ate and drank to my heart's content. I was like, it's a week, I don't care. I dropped down to this weight. It's probably, I'm probably not gonna actually gain too much weight. It's mostly gonna be water weight that I'm gonna have to cut. I came back from Colorado. Day one is when I knew I'm coming back and I am going to be good with my diet. I'm going to drink a gallon of water a day, whatever. Of course, the 31st day after I come back, I am 167 again. Next day, 165, lost 2 pounds. Next day, 163, lost 2 pounds, cut out all that water weight. From there, I lost a pound, I lost a pound, I lost a pound after every 4 or 5 days. Around the 11th of April, 2 weeks ago, so a little over 2 weeks ago, I was 160. So I had lost, it took me about 2 weeks to lose 3 pounds, and it felt like an actual lost 3 pounds. I was 160, and then I was 160 for about a week, and I started to get a little worried. Yesterday, I woke up at 158. Today, I woke up 159. I have to be 156. I have 3 pounds left. This is where I'm at. I was 159 this morning, 158 yesterday. I have to be 156 in 2 days. I'm not worried. because I am doing a water cut. I'm not surprised that I went up a pound because I increased my water intake because I'm doing a water cut. I'm sure you're all wondering how I've lost the weight, so let's talk about diet. I already eat dairy free, and I'm typically good at picking healthy options. I, however, like to eat out, so I have not eaten out at all since I came back from Colorado, other than getting salads from Panera, and that is it. And that is only when I'm at work and I forgot to bring lunch. I put protein as a priority because I knew that I needed to be able to keep my strength while doing this cut. So I protein priority, then veggies, and then carbs, mostly around my workouts because I knew I would be burning extra calories, I needed the extra energy. The Ripple drinks, the Ripple protein drinks, I drink like 2 of those a day, mostly for breakfast. Breakfast usually is either eggs, a Ripple drink, a protein bar, or plant-based, all plant-based protein. Or I bought bagel thins with dairy-free cream cheese, and those were occasional. That was usually breakfast. Lunch either consisted of salad, some meat and veggie, and maybe the Belvita cracker cookie things, whatever, or fig bars as snacks. Maybe another protein drink, and then dinner was usually a big helping of protein, veggies, mostly eating broccoli, cauliflower, green beans, Brussels sprouts, stuff like that. My coffee, I love oat milk in coffee, but it unfortunately is a lot more calories than almond milk. So I have only been doing almond milk because it's only 30 calories per cup rather than the 150, 130, 100 calories that oat milk is per cup. That's a thing that I've been doing, and I put collagen into my coffee, so that's extra source of protein. And I also do sugar-free syrup. That's pretty much the main portions of my diet. The other day, I think I ordered a wedgie burger from Red Robin, which is a burger wrapped in lettuce, so low carb. Pork rinds I've been eating a lot of, not this past week. Well, actually, I take that back. This water cut has me eating more salty towards the beginning of the week, so I was eating beef jerky and pork rinds a lot, and I typically don't because it's so salty. And then I also drank almost every day a gallon of water. That was a big part for me. It kept me full, and it made sure that if I was consistent with how much water I was taking in, I kind of had a good idea of how much I could lose every night. That's why I was taking my weight morning and night, so I could see sometimes I would lose 2 pounds overnight, sometimes I was losing 6 pounds overnight. It also depended on what I was eating, so I kind of used that to see how much weight I could lose. So let's talk about the water cut. Like I said, I've been drinking about a gallon of water almost every single day for the past 3 weeks since I got back from Colorado. And on Sunday, I started a water cut. The water cut is pretty much, the simplest way to put the water cut is you overload your body with water so that way it doesn't feel like it has to hold on to water. 16 hours before I have to weigh in for the weightlifting meet, I cut water altogether, but my body is still used to letting go of that water, not holding on to it, that I continue to pee it out, sweat it out, all of that, and essentially dehydrate myself so I can lose weight. At this point, I only have to lose 2 or 3 pounds, so I'm doing pretty good. I don't know if I'm doing it right exactly. Maybe I'm not doing it exactly how it's supposed to be done. This is just how I'm doing it, and hopefully it's gonna work out in my favor. Right now, I'm on the last 2 days of overloading water. I have to drink 8.8 liters of water, which is, I think, 2 gallons plus 1.5 liters of water. Yeah, it's been rough. These past couple days have been rough trying to get in the water. Right now, I had 1.5 liters already, plus 1/2 gallon of water. I'm trying to finish that gallon before I have to drive to Miami later today, and then finish the 2nd gallon on the way and for tonight. And then tomorrow I have to do the same amount. And then tomorrow around 6 o'clock, I am going to stop eating, stop drinking. And then at 11 a.m. the next day is when I weigh in, and hopefully I've made it to the weight I need to be. If not, catch me running outside in the heat. spitting in a cup, taking a hot shower, finding some way to drop the weight. I don't know if I'll get that serious because really it's not that serious. I'm not like trying to win any records or anything. I'm just trying to be a specific weight class. I will continue to take you on this journey. I just wanted to get this portion explaining everything done now, and then over the next couple days I will take you along the rest of the journey, see if I make weight. That's kind of what I did. I'm at the gym 4 days a week for at least 2 hours. My body just responded well to this type of diet while working out. I don't recommend, like, I don't know if this will work for anyone else. I'm just telling you what worked for me. I don't recommend eating a ton of protein and making that priority if you are not working out at all. Weight loss is taking in less calories than you burn, and I burn at least 1,000 calories in those 2 hours that I work out. It's hard to say. I've been doing this a long time, so I feel like I know. Like, I used to do my FitnessPal to track macros pretty like strict. I feel like I have a good reference on what is high protein, low fat, and whatever. There's really no specific science to it. This is just from years of experience of trying to do this and doing this in the past. I think I mentioned it earlier, trying to make weight for a weightlifting meet has been the only way I have ever been. It's the only time I've ever been consistently motivated and successful in order to actually lose weight. Will I stay at 156 for however, will it be maybe not. Maybe I won't stay there. I'm doing a water cut, which means I'm depleting my body in order to get to that weight, which means I'm going to gain it back pretty fast. But I also have to maintain that weight for almost a month longer in order to, because that's when States is, and I have to be that same weight for States. I'm going to continue on this diet in order to hopefully drop a couple more actual pounds of weight or fat rather than just water weight, in order to make this a little bit easier, and maybe I won't have to do a water cut for States, meaning maybe I'll lift more because I'm not depleting my body of the water it needs and not feeling like crap. Like, I might feel like crap on the day that I have to lift, and who knows what I will actually be able to lift because I've had to drop this weight so fast. We'll see. On the actual day that I weigh in, I have 2 hours until I lift, which means during those 2 hours are crucial for me to figure out how do I reintroduce liquids, electrolytes, nutrients into my body in order to not feel like crap and lift to at least what I need to do, which is the 120 kilos. I have Pedialyte that I'm gonna drink afterwards. I'm not going to just chug it. I'm going to take my time with it over at least an hour. Water, probably have another Ripple drink because I really like those. Plus sodium that I'm going to really need. And then the Pedialyte is going to give me back all the essential electrolytes that I'm gonna need in order to not like kill my body. And then I don't know, maybe like a Subway sandwich. I don't know what I'm gonna eat. We'll have to see on the day of what I'm feeling, but I'm not gonna be eating like a donut. And then that day I'm probably going to have chips and salsa when I leave the meet in Miami. That's the plan. The air conditioning's making too much noise. Do you think we could hear it in the video? I think it's bad. It is meet day. I've been up since 7:30 in the morning. It is now almost 9 o'clock. This morning I woke up at 71.9 pounds, or kilos, 71.9 kilos, and I have to be 71 kilos. That was about 158 pounds, and I need to be 156.2 or something. I stretched for a little bit while chewing gum, and the gum helps me salivate, so I started spitting for a little bit, and then that got kind of gross. So I decided to get into the shower, or into a bath. I was in the bath for about 45 minutes, and I am currently down to 71.3 kilos, so I have 0.3 to go, which is a little over half a pound, and I don't feel great. We're looking lean. Not that that's what matters in this, but definitely did something because I was bloating out to here. 3 layers on top, the sweat's on the bottom, the hood is up. Pretty much immediately out of the shower. I was fast, well, after I weighed myself. just to keep all my body heat in to help me sweat some more. We're 2 hours out from having to weigh in, but I think we get an hour to weigh in if we're not quite on the mark, so I could always go back to spitting. But I think I'm gonna leave it at this for now. My heart rate's at 128. Maybe I'll drink a little water and do some burpees.
Burpees?
Yeah. So that way I can at least continue to sweat, but then I'm also burning calories. Look at me. I'm hot. Alright, that's enough. I'm tired now. My heart rate's definitely going now. Oh, I had socks on. Let me put my socks back on. Hi, I'm filming all the way up here because I am naked because I'm gonna be getting back into the bath. I'm 0.3, 0.4 kilograms over what I need to be, so I'm gonna get back into the bath for a little bit, and then I'll probably get ready and go, and I think I'm gonna pick up a Pop-Tart too, just for extra snacks. And yeah, so I'll see you soon. All right, so I am still 0.2 kilograms over, so the bath made me lose 0.2. While I do my hair, I have gum. I'm gonna spit. And this morning I was able to get that much out. I don't know if it did much, but that's what we're gonna do now. I have an hour left. See how things go. It's time to go. I'm still overweight, but it's time to go, and we'll see what happens. I might do a lap around the hotel right before we go, just to help. I don't know, we'll see. I did a full lap around the hotel, and I'm a little sweaty. I don't think Enzo realized, but I turned the heat up a little bit.
I didn't realize.
Oh, well, I did. And I'm still wearing the hoodie, and trust me, I'm sweating. I only had 0.2 to lose. I'm probably gonna get naked to do this weigh-in. What? I mean, I'm serious. I'm tired. Yeah, that's where we're at. All right. I'll see you when we get there. So I have officially weighed in. I weighed in at 71 kilos. Woo. I had to strip to nothing but some little, the Spanx that I was wearing under my singlet. Pretty much my underwear. I even took my sports bra off. She was like, just do it, girl. I was like, okay, you said it. I'm getting naked. Then I was 0.1 over. So she had me pee, and then I spit one more time. And we're good. So now we're gonna drive around, and I'm gonna finally drink this Pedialyte that I've been staring at for a week. Oh, I can't wait. I don't wanna use my teeth because it's that aluminum.
Starbucks.
Yeah, I could go. Well, I actually wanna bang, but. Ooh, that's gross.